Alrighty. Hello everyone. Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Photigy Q&A that runs every Thursday 1 p.m. Pacific time. I'm Alex Koloskov, your host and instructor, who's going to review photos that you submitted to our Facebook group. How are you doing, guys? If you hear me well, if you see me well, plus Alisa, thank you so much. So all is good. I assume on my end everything looks good too. So we're good to go. Okay. How's everything, guys? Life's such a strange thing, huh? Okay. But show must go on. So, what do we have here? We have a new submission. Well, at least I do not recall. Dario, hello. I don't remember your posts before this one. So, welcome to the group. Thank you for sharing your work. You probably know, because I'm repeating it all the time, that I need to see lighting setup. Really. To give you good feedback and critique your photo, I need to see how you shoot it, okay? The description that you gave doesn't work, okay? In product photography, it doesn't work. So next time, please, make sure you have your lighting stuff. What I see here, okay? You tried to shoot this watch, and it's not bad, probably considering the lighting setup and the gear that you have. Speed lights, most likely you don't have good diffusers. Maybe you have, I don't know. I don't see gradient background at the back. I don't see it, okay? I don't know what kind of product you bought, or what kind of course, but on certification program, I tell a lot how, and I show, and it's part of your homework, how to create gradients. So if you want to create gradient on the background, it's actually a cool idea to have it there, but really here I don't see it. So first thing. Then talking about gradients, I don't see gradients on your watch, okay? I see some reflections, which might be cool. The face, watch face, look kind of okay, but the glass, and everything behind the glass, sort of okay. Still you have sharp light, too much. But the rest, I see some diffuser. I don't know what it was, but what I want to see and what really looks cool is a gradient on glossy surfaces. So if you have metal, and you have it here, and it's glossy metal, you need to be able to create gradient on your diffuser to catch reflection from that gradient. This is when it looks cool, okay? How to do this? Show me lighting setup, and I'll try to tell you how to do it using your particular setup. Without this, in theory, you know how to do it, right? So that's one thing. Background, positioning of your watch. Here you just placed it on some rocks or whatever, but the way that wristband, the bracelet, it doesn't look good. It's not really expanded, so you need to shape your watch better, okay, for good product photography, okay? What else? Yeah, I really want to talk more about this, but again, I'm waiting for your lighting setup. Then I can tell you how to change it to make shot better. And yeah, cheap watches, they look okay when on a distance, but when you shoot macro, it doesn't look that good. You need to do post-production, and actually post-production you're good. On the next photo we'll talk about this. You need to master photography. Post-production is not bad at all. Okay, thank you, Dario, and let's move forward. We don't have much today. I think we do have quite images. And Carol, hello Carol. That's very nice, as usual. You do really good job on all your photos, and not much for me to critique in terms of lighting. It's very good. You ask, what kind of crop. Each one of these looks good. I love this one. That's very nice. Maybe for this one, for this crop, maybe you don't need these rocks, black rocks, because on this crop, it's not really kind of understandable why they are doing there. And I think it should be really symmetrical image, so like really symmetry left and right, and I would remove it. But the rest, this one is really nice. Probably, well, and this one is cool too because of the sand. It's nice. That's zigzag. It's really nice too. So each of the crop looks good. I don't think that we have like real winner. I cannot choose really. What I would suggest you is to fight flare. I know it's natural, and while flare like hello Ren, привет, бусинка, рад тебя видеть. Carol, about flare. This one, you see, it looks kind of okay. It looks like the aperture. We have this blades, 5 blades. Why 5? It's strange lens. Anyway, but still, you have this little bit on top, this bit little bit on right top. It's okay, but I think it might be better without it at all. So imagine this kind of halo behind, which looks amazing, but like no flare. Yeah, you may be able kind of to clean it, I think, maybe, or do something else. Maybe it will be hard for you to do. It's everywhere, yeah, and especially like in this one and this one. Yeah, I would definitely remove flare around. I mean the lens flare, okay, these spots. Maybe the bottom one I would leave. The rest is very nice. One of the best ways to shoot bottles like this is to have light behind. So yeah, that's very cool. Hello Aurora. What else, Carol? I don't know, guys, do you have any preference which crop is better? For me it's hard, really, it's hard to tell. I like each one. Maybe the best two is this one, the first, and this one. Again, without those stones. And this one, it's all good. Okay. Cool, actually, this on top, like clouds, right? I have a cold. Yeah, I have stuffed nose. Sorry, yeah, it's not cold, but yeah, around your nose. It will be okay. I'm gonna start diving to my cold plunge. The pool is not that cold anymore, so yeah, I need to guess dive into that frozen water that I do, every time, and it kind of helps me to stay without all this stuff. But now it happened. It's okay. So, what else? Yeah, good. Carol, excellent as usual. Thank you. Oh, let's see your behind the scene. That's okay. Very creative. Wow. That's great video for Instagram, by the way. Yeah, I see the projection pattern. By the way, Carol and guys, anyone, if you do such video, like behind the scene video for self-promotion on Instagram or any other network, start it with the final image, okay? Oh, that's cool. Awesome. This is the right way to use AI. Perfect. So what I was saying, Carol, you start the video with the final shot. Final shot, then it kind of fades away, zoom out, zoom in, whatever, and then the rest, I mean, what you have, and end up like you, I mean, the engine is great. Okay, you have the final image, and then this cool stuff that make me laugh, and this is awesome. But you start with final as well, because it's attention grabber, you know, like people most likely will watch the rest. Okay. Yeah, we probably can pick it up for our reel and promote it a little bit. So thank you. Okay, next one from Carol, and yeah, diffuser and stuff like this. Good use of your sand again, and let's see. My nose. Nice. I'm thinking about crop. No, it's good like this or like that. Either way, it's good. This flare again, but I think here flare is good. We definitely have this light on the right, behind, and the flare and everything. This beautiful light through that cast on sand. It's really nice. It's getting hot here. So yeah, lighting, I don't think there is anything that I would do different. It's very nice. The dune is behind a little bit, I mean kind of dunes. I see that it's different sand, but I think it makes sense. It looks okay. So I mean, this is you know, close up and far away. It's like this. So yeah, very well. An angle, I love it. This a little bit from the bottom. So good. Yeah, I don't have any, you know, any improvement. Maybe just really, I mean, it's not. This is completely normal, but I would love to see this line, the sand kind of edge between bright and dark, you know, like more fine lined without this zigzaggy thing. But again, this is minor. I'm just trying to pick something to critique. Very good. Thank you, Carol, as usual. Beautiful work. Guys, 1 second. I think I need to run for 30 seconds to check what is going on. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting, and let's continue. Okay, Aurora, you have this little cat. I think this is... No, it's not wine. I had very similar looking wine bottle. It was glass though, but yeah. You know, it's good. I like the background. Very nice spot. Nice color. The lighting is good for this. Oh, it's wine. Okay. In such reason, in such black bottle. Yeah, I wouldn't tell that this is wine bottle from this shot, really. I mean, because I don't see cork, right? But I think it's nice. The lighting, the way that you did it. It was simple, but I think because it's not glossy, right? It's kind of semi-glossy. You did well. So reflections are nice. If it would be glass, glossy glass, you would need to, use diffusers a little bit more. Yeah. But for this one, it's nice. I don't think there is much I can kind of try to improve. It's an idea about this feather on top. It may look nice with some sharp light behind it, like edge light, sharp, because you see you have this like an edge light on left, and then somehow it's not really highlighting this feather. It's fine, and again, maybe if it would be highlighting it, like an edge, maybe it will pull too much attention on it, but maybe it may look good under, sharp light. This light probably was a little bit too soft for it, or not bright enough, so I would try, if it'd be on your position, when I was shooting this, I would try, to have some spotlight on the left behind, only for this feather, to see how it will look like, with some light, sharp light on the side and behind, without casting much on the subject. So maybe, but again, it's about the bottle, so yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? This type of thing may look nice under this type of light. The look by itself of this guy, again, if you don't have this kind of, it's a little bit kind of not perfect, the feather. Ideal, it should be a little bit nicer shape, but whatever, you got it, that's okay. And what is this? Is it like, I don't know, it's something sparkly, something like glossy, some crystals, or I don't know what it is. If it is, okay, it's a stone, then light for the stone. Or make it look like a stone, because I don't see that this is stone. That's some, just a spot. So that you can work on top on this part. I see. Oh, okay. So lots of little crystals. Yeah, some sharp light. Well, for crystals should be different, but again, it's like if you want to make it like really, really perfect, but you can always try. You can basically work on this a little bit more on top. But the main subject looks good. Your metal looks good. This good. So yeah. Only area for improvement is this. The rest is nice. Thank you, Aurora. 35 millimeters. Actually, 35 millimeters lens, I think it's one of the best focal lengths for such photography. Any bottles, anything relatively large, because 35 is rarely macro, it looks good. Perspective distortion, everything that you can move it lower and have this look from behind, from underneath, or from top. It's very good. Just make sure to correct distortions. Yeah, perspective distortions. Good job. Thank you, Aurora. It's good. Okay, what else do we have? Dario again, without light and stop. Dario, it's not good. So this is your ring. This is after post-production, after cleaning up. You did really good job in post-production, really, and you better clean your ring before. I think, yeah, it should be new ring, less scratches. It should be clean from all this dust and stuff. Wow, man, I just think that you did a lot of job in post-production. Actually, not bad at all. You polished it well. It still look polished and glossy, which is good. Main thing here, Dario, your little gemstones, probably, well, something like diamonds or whatever it is. they have tons of definition. It's very good, and actually it looks not bad, but you may have a little bit more reflections on them, a little bit more sparkles, okay, especially on the central one. It's a little bit, I mean, it has nice sparkles, it looks glossy, but it's a little bit on the dark side because most of the, you know, faucets edges are a little bit dark. What you do is use diffuser and light behind it, somewhere, like make it facing, I mean the gemstone should be facing that light, so you have to put it to the left of the camera with light behind it, spotlight, and this way gemstones may look better. And then you enhance them. Yeah, they even lost a little bit of glossiness after you cleaned it, so definitely a little bit more bright areas will look better. The bottom one looks very nice. We see refraction from, you know, from area inside, from from backside. We see the surface, that flat surface in front, which is very nice. So yeah, and you see lots of colors, lots of little reflections. You can make them a little bit brighter, a little bit more contrast, and it will be awesome. Yeah. So next time, please post your lighting setup. Your lighting was not good for metal. Again, I don't see any gradients. Your post-production is good, but no gradients. You need to create gradients on jewelry. Any metal should have dark and bright area and that nice transition. Without it, it's just not really professional. Okay. Yeah, and this little how you call it, these pieces of whatever tissue you use to clean it, that's tough to clean. But anyway, good job. Thank you, Dario. And let's move to next. Tamar. Hello, Tamar. So you used modern light for the background. Wasn't visible, it disappeared. You didn't tell your shutter speed. I'm not sure if I understand you right, but if I am, I'm thinking that you may use mix of strobes and continuous light. To make it work together, you need to increase your shutter speed. You know it, right? So any weak light, like LED light, compared to flash, will become visible if you have longer exposure, right? For the strobe, it doesn't work this way. You just change power of your strobe or aperture or ISO, but usually ISO we don't touch during the shot. We change it to make it brighter or darker. With continuous light, you can use shutter speed in addition to all these three elements to change the brightness of light. So it's possible to combine. The photo looks good, very nice. I like it. It's really polished, really. Your glass, look, you have beautiful reflection, the bottom part of your glass. It's really nice. Talking about reflection, this bright reflection from your light and then your reflector. You don't have anything on top. Talking about reflection on the glass, it's okay here. You know, it looks good. It's just really like, you know, the like you poured something that is glowing, and it's really nice. You may consider to have, you know, some light next time that will be reflected on the glass. It may just look different, but again, this is okay this way. Interestingly, you have this do-it-yourself ice, and ice looks good actually. But look at this ice on this angle. I like this angle better than your main one. Look, these rocks, when they glow this way and the surface is darker, it's very interesting. I understand that this is just behind the scene, but what I'm saying, maybe you need to move your camera slightly higher here to catch something similar. Again, it will be different look, but eyes will look better, I think, okay? And here it's very unusual actually, the separation because of the angle. This eyes, and then like there is no eyes, and then eyes underneath it. Are you sure that it was real like this? It's probably possible, but talking about really this area, you know, this like almost floating. I don't know how you got it. Let's see how it was actually here. Yeah, maybe it was post-production. Maybe you did something, because I don't see anything like this here. I don't know where it disappeared. The ice on this area. I don't know where you got it. I mean, yeah, Aurora. I see. Aurora saying that like it's not really visible. That it's glass, almost like look like a little basket. Yeah, but without reflections, it's like we need to guess a little bit. Not guess, but you know, like a little bit more, and not obvious. You know, at the very first sight when you look at this first time. Usually, we have reflection in the glass. Yeah. In any case, this is very nice. I love the background, the way that you got it, and it's real background. It's a bar there, so it's nice. It's nice, and I see that most likely you have this cut off from the background, right? This is why it's glowing that much, because original photo, you know, like on behind the scene, we had bright light behind. It was on white background basically. Then you put it like this composite, which is very nice, very nice. Actually, very cool idea. It's very kind of have this impact. It's glowing. Yeah. Just, you know, think about where the eyes in the middle, why it's not there. Yeah, and this is my favorite angle. And at least maybe a little bit lower, but the eyes looks better here, I think. Okay, Tamar, good job. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, okay, and that's it. Really, wow, not much today. It's a spring, I know. You guys not shooting, you just playing outside, which is good. Okay. So, saga continues, Aurora, yeah? So, let's see. Okay. You know what the most beautiful here for me? Refresh. Okay, I think I did it, no? Yeah. No, it's really, it's all, that's all we have, yeah. So the most beautiful thing for me is those bubbles, this reflection in the bubble, this gradient, which looks very nice. I like it. Yeah, all the colors. Soap itself, yeah, it's kind of boring type of thing, but you make it nice. One thing, Aurora, your background is very cool. This blue looks great. This white looks okay. It's kind of bathroom-like type of table. Okay. And this bar, which is floating, right? It's floating. It's a cool idea. But we have this, how you call it? Towel behind, right? Towel behind is okay on here. I mean, I have no issues with having towel. But what happened, this floating thing is a little bit not visible at the first moment, because it's blocking background to be seen under the bar. And it's okay, kind of. But look, the this floating bar it's an unusual thing, right? It's sort of like almost like an action photography or whatever you call it. And since it's floating, I think it's better to show it more visible the very first second, like when I look at this. So if you move this towel maybe like on a side somewhere else to open the area under the soap bar, it may look better. We will see that it's really floating on top of everything. I may be wrong. Maybe it will be too detached. Maybe you need to move it lower. Who knows? But just saying that, it may benefit from such separation by the background. Yeah. And even maybe it could touch it on the corner, like one is standing, top one is standing on the bottom one, but standing not flat like normal, but like on the very corner. It may look good too, again without the towel behind it. Yeah. This is my just ideas. The shot as is, it's nice shot. I just trying to think how you can make it even more interesting, because the subject is not so interesting, so you need to put efforts on propping and stuff. You do it right. You do it nice. Yeah. No, I'm not tired of looking at soap. No. Your soap is good. And again, it's our soap saga. I'm part of it now. So yeah. Please continue. Yeah. Okay. Not much visible, but I understand. Light and setup kind of is relatively simple here. Okay, top-down shot. Okay. So composition, it's fine. It's kind of nice, and this little heart, cold little heart, looks good there. So bars, but Aurora here, the light, it's so sharp. It's almost it has that look of I would call, I'm not sure if it's the right word, but this is what came to my mind, like an iPhone shot. When you shoot with normal light, relatively sharp light, it will look like this. It's all in focus, all sharp and nice. In focus is fine. Focus should be there. I mean, there is no way to have anything blurred. It's okay. But maybe you need to have like a little bit softer look. I even don't know how to do it, but it's like that feeling, that by lighting it's somehow too simple. I don't know if I can really express what I feel with words, but this kind of feeling. I want some little bit more intrigue here. And probably maybe through softness. So maybe mix of sharp light and soft light. I don't know. Really. Probably you can do post-production. Think about maybe... it's hard. Yeah, hard for me to tell. But, something of that sort may work. I mean, may make it look better here. Yeah. But it's really bright. It's like on different side of the scale. This one is soft and nice. Yeah, not sure. I don't know. Okay, to simplify, maybe you need a little bit softer light. But come on, you have it soft. Okay, anyway. I don't know. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Play with. Maybe it's very subjective. Maybe this is my morning. Well, it's not morning anymore, but my state of mind or whatever that makes me, you know, wish for more here. But I can't really express it. Unfortunately, sorry about that. Really, I don't know how I would improve it. Really, I would play a little bit more with it. But it's good. It looks nice. Uh, it's different, right? Different styles. If you're okay with this, if your client is okay, then yeah. But think about when you shoot for client, you shoot same product type but different products. Think about make it all in the same style. Even like things like colors, contrast, things like this. Because if it will be on the same website, it look better when all shoot in the same style. The style of this and style of that is quite different by lighting, by colors, not by composition. Composition is fine; it should be different. It could be top down like this, but really, if it's the same product line, you may think of how to make sure that it's in the same style. Remember, like all movies, everything they color grade them. They do some stuff that it's by screenshot you can tell what kind of movie. Like for me, okay, greenish, it's a Matrix, for example. Stuff like this. It's not about color grading here because it should be natural colors. It's more about style. Yeah, keep like brand the same. Yeah, but this same look. It's different from what I was talking at the beginning. Okay, about this. I had the iPhone look thing. It's different, but I just got this. Like, hey, if you put all the images that you made for the client, if you upload all of them, like in thumbnails, they should be in the kind of same style. This is what I mean. Okay. Nice. Okay, looks like that's it. So Aurora, thank you for Saga. I will definitely will review more of your soap. Yeah, there is always a way to suggest something cool about photos. Okay, guys, looks like we're good. If no questions, then I'm gonna say goodbye. We have still 15 minutes, but not have much submissions. I do have very cool project for you guys. It's ongoing. This is what I'm talking about. A bootcamp for AI generation images. For combining. I got very interesting a case study I got from Eric Gordon. If you own Pro Club or VIP, you probably have seen my interview with him. His professional photographer has a great studio here in Santa Barbara, and he has clients. He shoots wine for those clients, and they need desperate photos, lifestyle photos of bottle of wines, different. And they can ship you wine. You can shoot them in studio. It's super easy. If it's like hundreds of bottles different, or even like a few dozens, it's cool. But to shoot them on different environment, it's lots of work, right? So you need to do either in Photoshop, blend it together with some photos or generated imagery, like lifestyle, restaurant and stuff. But AI can help on this. So once I'm done with it, we will have great workshop about how to make it done with free tools. Anyway, guys, it's coming, and I was glad to see your work today. Thank you for posting. Everyone, please post light and setup, especially if it's something like glossy, for jewelry, for well, better for everything, but glossy stuff has a little bit more requirements on lighting, so I better see your lighting setup. Please do next time. Alrighty, see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. It's probably should be nice weather eventually. Hopefully it's same at your home, and yeah, just keep going. All is good. Thank you so much, and see you next Thursday. Bye, guys.